Okay, would you like to follow me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie's a Villa fan as well, bro.
I am indeed. So this is a proud moment for me. Okay, this is our family care suite. Unfortunately, I can't show you around there at the moment. We have a family that are using the family care suite. And generally on first and second stays, when families and their children come to stay with us, they use the family care suite, which has a self-contained flat and also a bedroom for their child. So they can feel relaxed and sure that they're close to their child, and let our nursing staff as well kind of take the lead really, so we can learn how to care for their children appropriately. And also when a child is coming towards the end of their life perhaps, and they want to use our hospice, we can use these facilities too for that. Okay. Over on this side, on a kind of lighter note, we have our multi-sensory room. As I remember, we won a makeover program for this room, and they came in and obviously painted and equipped us with all the equipment. So this is a
It really is a team effort, isn't it? Here
Absolutely.
At Acorns.
We've got a strong and supportive team. It's necessary really for us to work together and provide the holistic care that families need and the children need. So yes, I'm glad you picked that up. We have two corridors here. One is generally for what we call the little ones, really, under kind of 10 years old. And we have an adolescent wing as well. So it doesn't always work out. It depends on the mix of children that we've got in here at any one time. But we try to put the younger children towards the one side, and then perhaps some of the teenagers that you'll meet in a little while prefer to be over on that side, you know. So
yeah, and the players always enjoy coming here.
Yeah.
I have to say, and they're not just saying it.
No.
They always express an interest, don't they? And they're an integral part of what we're trying to achieve with the relationship.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's lovely to see them interacting with the young people and smiling and having fun. And that's essentially what we do here at Acorns. Well, it's part of what we do at Acorns. And the atmosphere is often fun and laughter, but it's especially nice when people such as the Villa players come in and you know, it makes things really special for the families.
How many kids do you guys normally have, like, at any one?
Well, we have 10 bedrooms and we try our best. I mean, in fact, we're almost always full.
Okay.
So we have 10 children here at any one time. I mean, sometimes obviously during school times, they may go to school, they may still be in their education, so it may not seem that we have 10 children here through the day, but we have 10 bedrooms and they're all, as I say, almost always fully occupied. Okay, and we have 10 bedrooms at our Birmingham site and Worcester site too, so it's 30 places really that are available through Acorns. This is used mainly for the younger client group. It's a little bit messy at the moment, but that's okay because that just indicates how it's used.
That's realistic.
It is realistic.
The kids,
and they do. So this is reminds me of a bit of a Big Brother lounge or something like that. You know?
Yeah, that's a comfy sofa as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, this is a place where the young people can safely, and staff can supervise. Obviously, can safely enjoy the normal kind of things that children, you know, like to do. It's very much about having fun, really. We celebrate young people's lives rather. We acknowledge that they're life limited and they may not reach adulthood. But what it's about here is about celebrating their life and making, you know, giving families a break, of course, so they can recharge.
I can see Brad putting on a barbecue here in the summer.
Is that right? You know, are you known for your barbecues?
I'm not. No,
are you not?
Can you talk us through the garden area? Because we didn't actually go on that part of the tour. It's slightly chilly. So
in February.
What have we got here?
Okay, I mean, as you can see, there's quite a lot of equipment that the young people use. We make the most of the garden in the summer months, and often we've had water fights and typical things that young people like to do. around the corner there, we have a little hockey and football pitch that some of the young people use. Because quite often they play wheelchair hockey or football. So we can carry that on really, and certainly some of the members of staff enjoy doing that with the young people.
So like if a family was to bring a child here and they wanted to like you said maybe get have a bit of a break and recharge.
Yes.
How long do the children usually stay then?
That's a really good question, but at the moment it all depends on the circumstance. If a child was coming in to us for end of life care, then it could be for a little while, as in weeks. But it varies and it all depends on the family's needs, of course. But as a kind of benchmark kind of figure, 3 or 4 days generally at a time is sufficient for a family to like I say, recharge their batteries. And they may not want to leave their children for any longer than that, so we appreciate that, we respect that. As I say, more the adolescent age group use this corridor. It seems really they're all I know they are.
You got the air hockey in there.
Yeah. But normally you'll see people whizzing about and I'm just suddenly conscious that we have people that use the service. We have all manner of PlayStations and Xboxes, you name it, the typical stuff that teenagers like, Brad, and they often stay here and watch DVDs till the early hours of the morning if they want to. Absolutely, yeah. As long as it's we encourage them to be typical teenagers, So although we have to stay within the law, of course. Right. Over here is a musical kind of garden where everything makes a noise in that. And we have a herb garden as well, and around the garden there's little places where the young people and families can have some quiet space if they need to. Because alongside all the fun and laughter that the hospice has, obviously there are times where we have to have some difficult communications with families, and they may need a bit of time.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely, and so the gardening is often a place where staff can go and talk to family members or young people themselves. We have pretty much a one-to-one on staff ratio to child, and it all depends on the child's particular needs, and but we've got a high ratio of staff to children. Plus we have so many volunteers and physios, community team staff such as myself. So yeah, there's we have what's the word? A multidisciplinary kind of approach. So we have a lot of different teams within team.
So volunteers, because can anyone?
Absolutely, yeah. Sure. We have volunteers that come in and hoover the hospice. We have volunteers in the garden. We also have volunteers that help out with some of our groups. We offer support groups in the community to families. So the range of things that volunteers can get involved in is wide really, and we have a volunteer manager who kind of organises and facilitates all of that. So yeah, we rely heavily on volunteers, and they're an important part of our team. This is a complementary therapy room. Again, for families that are staying here, mum and dad, usually mum, would like perhaps some aromatherapy, some Reiki or anything like that. So we have staff that can do that, massage too. So yeah, and this is also a nice room for staff sometimes, just to sit and have a chat if we had a particularly tough day, because it's it's not the easiest job to do sometimes, but we've got a good, strong, supportive team around us. So it's sometimes I might find myself in here with one of the team, and so when a family that used our services, their child dies, we invite them to use our memorial garden. Right. I can show you in there if you like. Okay. Would you like to? Okay.
Here we are, the memorial garden.
Okay. Right. As you can see, this is well maintained and by our volunteer staff largely, I believe. So families may want to come and have some quiet space and reflect and remember their child away from, you know, they obviously may use a cemetery or a crematorium, but this is a place where we encourage families to come to it, and some families do, anniversaries of their child's death, or any time they want to, really.
And what a lovely, peaceful feeling it's got.
Absolutely.
Really quaint and picturesque
It
with
is.
this little brook here.
It is, it's beautiful, isn't it? We have, and around the garden you'll see stones with engraved names of children that have used our services
Right.
and since died. We're proud of our memorial garden, certainly.
I think
All
next to
right.
Chad, what's
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, to get in here.
This is Chad. Brad? It's a big Villa fan.
Love the shirt, very nice.
There's quite a lot of children down here, and this is how it normally is. Yeah, we do. It's also our dining area, so obviously around kind of lunch times, tea times, things like that, we all meet here. It's a very family. We try to promote a real family environment, so we're having. We'll meet and families that are staying with us. Parents can come down too and get involved as much as they want to. So
They use the guitars as well.
yeah, badly. Yeah, we do try. Is it not?
I promise you. So
Okay.
the facilities they have here are really great. And like you were saying, sometimes it could be a bit of a somber mood, but with the staff here and what they're able to provide for the kids in terms of activities and toys and things like that, it really makes a difference. And it's places like this that I think deserve more credit and more notoriety in terms of what they're doing here in places like this for the kids.